Hi, my name is Liz Treiber. I'm one of the dietitians at the Sargent Choice Nutrition Center, and today we're going to be making some tofu tacos. So the first part is I'm going to go ahead and start preheating this pan. These are going to be cooking at medium heat. And I'll go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil in as well. Next, we're going to prepare our tofu. This has been drained. If you don't have enough time to drain it, you can go ahead and even pat it dry with a little bit of paper towel. And for this recipe, we're going to be crumbling it. So you're going to just take your wooden spoon and you're just going to crumble it into tiny little pieces, almost the consistency of what it would look like if it was ground meat. Tofu's a great protein to work with. It's pretty much a clean slate, so you're going to be able to flavor this however you want it. Next, the tofu is going to be going in with 1 clove of garlic and about half of a large onion. And this doesn't have to be anything nice looking, so you can do a nice rough mince. And then I just use a rocking method and I push it all together. All right, that should be good for our garlic. And now we're just gonna chop our onion. So I've already cut it in half. I'm just gonna cut off this top part. I'm just cutting small little slices into the onion this way. Once you've cut small slices, we're gonna hold it together. Carefully cut 2 slices through, just to make the chop a little bit smaller. We have a nice chopped onion. Next, we're gonna add the tofu, the garlic, and the onion all to our saute pan over here. The wooden spoon's gonna work well on this too. This is a non-stick pan, so you wouldn't wanna use anything like metal because that's gonna end up scratching the pan. So while this is sauteing for the next 5 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and prepare the rest of our taco toppings. I've gone ahead and quartered the lettuce. I'm gonna go ahead and chop it one more time. We're gonna get nice little shreds that you can easily top a taco with. Add that to our plate. We'll go ahead and dice a tomato as well. I cut almost all the way down to the stem. Then I'm gonna go ahead and flip it the other way. Again, almost all the way down to the stem. Then I'm gonna take it like this. You wanna make sure that you're squeezing it pretty tight, otherwise it'll slip out on you. And that we can add to our taco plate as well. So this has been sauteing for about 5 minutes. Now we're gonna go ahead and add the rest of our seasoning. So half a cup of our crushed tomatoes, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne, and lastly a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Just make sure that the crushed tomatoes, all the spices are kind of covering throughout the whole tofu, so you don't want any of the tofu to be looking white anymore. And then we're gonna go ahead and add half of a lime. We'll give it a final stir, and then we're gonna let this saute again for 3 more minutes, just again to soak up that flavor. While that's sauteing, we'll just prepare our final touch, which is gonna be the cilantro. We didn't wanna add this too early because cilantro will wilt, and we really want that beautiful, beautiful green getting added to this dish, and our tofu taco filling is good to go. So you can go ahead and turn off your stove, and I would just take this off of the heat. I've had just whole wheat tortillas warming up in an oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 10-15 minutes or so. They're wrapped in tin foil, so they really shouldn't be too hot at all. Take your taco. We'll add a little bit of tofu meat in there. Grab our salsa and top our tofu. So a little bit of cheese, a little bit of lettuce, some diced tomato, a little bit of salsa, and you're good to go. Easy, delicious, great recipe to make with friends.